On a cold winter night, Adam was sitting in his room, a notebook in front of him, and the clock struck midnight. He opened the page, grabbed the pen, but his hand froze. A voice inside whispered, "Leave it for tomorrow. Nothing will happen if you're a little late." The problem is, Adam knew this voice. He had heard it hundreds of times, and every time he obeyed it, he lost another day of his dreams. I think you've had a moment like Adam's. No, I'm sure you have. So many times. The same scene repeats, the same place, the same moment, the same feeling, and the same regret. But the difference between you and Adam is that he managed to escape the cycle, while you're still stuck in it. So, if you truly want to break free and make your brain obey you instead of you obeying it, keep watching, because you're about to see what Adam did to take control of his mind. Psychology says the human brain is programmed to seek safety, not achievement. That's why every attempt to change your life feels like a threat to your brain, as if you were facing a wolf in the woods, even if it's just a new project or a healthy habit. So this time, Adam chose to fight back. He redefined pain. He told himself, this tension, this fear, this pain, it's not weakness, it's a muscle being built. Neuroscience confirms that every time we face resistance and push through, our neural circuits literally change. So the pain people run from is the very thing that reshapes you. The next day, Adam woke up, but his mind told him, sleep 5 more minutes. That's when he used the 3-second rule. 3, 2, 1, and he jumped out of bed. Of course it wasn't easy, but that moment made the difference. Why? Because in behavioral psychology, a decision dies if it isn't acted on quickly. So, movement came before thought, and action came before motivation, and within minutes, he was at his desk, working. A week later, a new challenge. This time, it was a phone call he was afraid to make. His heart raced, his hand trembled. The inner voice shouted, "What if you fail?" But he replied, "That's why I try," and he dialed the number. This is what psychologists call exposure therapy, gradual exposure. Every time you face what you fear, the fear shrinks, like a shadow fading in the light. And he ended up finishing the call successfully. After a month of challenges, Adam sat in silence, reflecting. He realized the brain is like a wild horse. If you let it lead, it will always return to the familiar. But if you hold the reins, it can take you to places you never imagined. And now, the question isn't about Adam, it's about you. Will you keep listening to the voice of safety, or will you make your brain obey you? Because your brain can either be a prison that holds you back, or a tool that leads you to victory. And the difference between the two is your decision tonight. If you've made it this far, you're already ahead of 90% of the people who started this video. That's why I want to say the upcoming videos will be your secret weapon to becoming the best version of yourself. So hit subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.